Welcome to Tales from the Scroll. We're a group of tabletop role players who are inviting you to our game table. This is episode 14 of our Six Kingdoms campaign. I'm Kiko, your game master, and sitting around the table with me are our players. To the left, we have Kit playing Bree, and Barrett playing the Dawn. To our left, we have Ryan playing Dr. Glow.
Still don't really feel like a doctor.
I do know my left and right, but apparently not today. And Zach as Ratati.
Oh, hey guys.
He's always surprised that he's here. Last time on Tales from the Scroll, our team made their way out of the cellar of the cider house with Meg's dead body after discovering an abandoned lab in the cave system on the other side of the cider house. After a tense moment fleeing undead, they met Bree, owner of the bed and breakfast, the Sleeping Raven, who took them in and helped them send off Meg's body in the River Nova. We rejoin our friends just before sunrise the next day. And that brings us to the start of today's adventure. All right, it's very early in the morning. Darkness is still laying like a blanket across the town of Mistshore. Ratati, you are again flying with Pravinta. This time you're flying over a pond you can hear the trickle of water. It's fed by a natural spring. There are sounds of birds and the sound of a forest. You don't hear that shivering of metallic leaves this time. They're just soft, natural leaves. As you look down, right next to the spring, there's a large ash tree. Pravinta's not next to you anymore. Instead, she's right in front of the man who's emerging from the path at the edge of the forest. Roll your perception.
No. I'm bad at perception.
Is it more fun?
That's not a terrible roll. 13.
There's something vaguely familiar about the man.
Am I still flying?
Mm-hmm. You're circling above.
Am I a bird? Or am I me but flying?
You're you, but flying.
Well, that's pretty sick. That's pretty nice.
You're in control.
I'm going to swoop down and land on the path in front, like as he's coming out.
Okay. He walks right through you. And as he does so, you can hear him muttering something down to something in his arms. It's a soft rumbling of a low voice, and then gentle sounds. And as he walks through you, are you going to look down and see what he's holding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you look down, and see what he's like making the sound. So you see that he's carrying a baby in his arms.
That's weird. When he walks through me, is he going through me, or am I going through him? Or is there a difference? Like, does it feel like he's the non-physical entity, or am I the non-physical?
It feels like you're the non-physical entity.
Okay.
Man looks up from the baby. Now you are behind him, and you hear him say, "Would you slow down, you damn bird?" Roll your perception. So you know this voice. You're not used to hearing this voice spoken in gentle tones. Usually it's anger that you hear in this voice. The man takes the baby and he kneels at the edge of the water and looks at Pravinta. Now what? You know who this is?
Yeah, I got a good feeling I know who that is.
Yeah. But as rough as his voice is, he's gentle with the child. The child lays the child down on the bank, and the child has a shock of dark hair. He reaches up for the man, and as he's reaching up, a woman emerges from the ash tree that's right next to the spring. And so there's the spring trickling down, the ash tree, and the man and the baby. And a woman emerges from the tree. She's got skin like bark. Her hair flows down behind her, and there are leaves of the ash tree. And in her hand, she cups something. It's a glowing, sort of oar-shaped seed pod. And she silently holds it out to the man. He takes it from her. Are you going to do anything?
No, I'm just watching.
Okay. He takes it from her with one hand and lays it on the baby's chest. And the baby just starts to cry a little. And he looks at the tree woman, like, question. Yeah. Is this it? Is this what? She nods. Takes a deep breath. And he pushes. And the baby cries. And then
I'm gonna try to reach and grab his hand to stop him from doing whatever it is he's doing.
And your hand just, roll your Arcana.
Ooh. I'm no good at that.
Everything is like, I'm not good at that.
If it isn't lying, I'm bad at it. 16. That's pretty good.
Man pushes down, and for just a moment, you're able to grasp the wrist and pull it back. And as you do, you see the seed slip, almost like a ghost-like, through the chest of the child. And then it turns its head and looks at you.
The baby?
Yeah.
That's fine.
And its eyes glow with the same glow of the seed that seed had for just a moment. The man is staring at his wrists in horror. What did I do?
What the fuck did you just do?
What did I do? And the woman, her voice is like the shivering of leaves. And she says, "You saved me." And with that, you see a vine of copper. It looks as though it's alive, but it's metallic. And it begins growing rapidly up around her leg, across her body, and down one arm. And as it does, the leaves that rush down her back, it's like a beam of light going across the leaves, and they turn from natural green to that shivery, coppery metallic that you've seen in your dreams before. And in that same rustling voice, she says, interesting. I suspected this would change me as well. And with that, you wake.
Well, I'm gonna repress that.
Like
That is-
any healthy person would do.
Well, that was
Yeah,
a weird
in a way,
dream.
you'd be like, we're gonna pretend that didn't affect me. And I'm gonna get up and do my best to just get ready, like it's a normal day, make sure my bag is packed. But I'm doing it in the dark, I'm not lighting candles or lanterns
Yeah.
or anything.
You hear Preventa tapping at the window outside.
I'll open it.
It's like, yeah.
And then I'm going to, once I'm ready, I'm gonna make my way outside, but I'm gonna stop by wherever the dawn is
Mm-hmm.
first, and just like standing a healthy distance back, I'm gonna kick his boot.
Preventa perches on your shoulder as you do this.
Yeah, just
What?
Hey.
Yes. What?
I was gonna go find a cool spot to look over the river this morning. Thought you might want to come with.
Why not? Yeah. Let's do it.
Dawn. Rosati looks different.
No, what?
You're a little.
His-
Look a little. There's something different about you.
Yeah, his eyes
Yesterday
His
was a little rough,
eyes.
so.
are glowing gold.
Oh.
And Ritati, her feathers are no longer black, but they're coppery colored.
Would I have noticed that?
You got dressed in the dark.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Well, your eyes are a little glowy right now.
I crossed my eyes like I'm gonna be able to look at it. I don't know what to do.
Your little bird friend, not black anymore.
Oh
He was black, right?
Ritati, like,
She.
I mean,
flies
sorry.
over and, like,
Preventa
My
is an
apologies.
elegant lady.
Sorry, my apologies. Her feathers were black. They're not.
That is just her casual feathers. She was in formal attire previously.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to the river.
Yeah.
I would like that. Very
Me
much.
too. I don't want to think too hard about any of this.
Let's just go.
Okay. Cool. Let's do that. And I'm gonna try to get like close to where we put Meg in the river, but somewhere on a cliff. Like I want a good view of the surrounding area to just kind of sit and enjoy the morning for a little bit.
Okay. So the morning greets you. I won't say the dawn because I could get confusing. But
I love the wordplay.
You're
So-
welcome. You're welcome.
Yesterday was a little rough, but I feel like a little rougher for you than the rest of us.
I have to focus on today.
Well, what are you gonna do today?
We gotta find whoever that was. And I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make this right. For Meg.
Well, and I'm gonna pull out of my bag his helmet / mask that I picked up out of the room. And like as the sun is coming up, I'm gonna hand it to him.
cinematic moment.
The thing I always liked about the dawn is that you can always count on it showing up. Sometimes it takes longer than you like, but it's always there.
Yeah. Actually giving me the good And the Dawn sits there, looks at the mask. Just gives him like a nod. Puts his helmet back on. Like, we got stuff to do.
Well, and you're just handsomer with that on, so.
Thank you.
Pat on the back, and I'm walking back to the BP.
And I'm just gonna take a second. I'm gonna let him get a few steps away. have like a little moment, and then get up.
All right. Who's ready next?
Yeah.
I mean, we're both at the B&B.
Yeah. All right, Bree, let's start with you.
I am stoking the fire and getting breakfast ready, chopping up some herbs, saying a few words and doing some herbalism while some biscuits are baking.
Witchcraft.
Yeah. And then trying to get breakfast ready, just getting some biscuits started and frying up some bacon and some eggs.
Nice. While you're doing that, Adrian is, stacking up the firewood for the day, that sort of thing. And at the same time, he's like, okay, so this is my plan. If they come for us, then you and I think we should. I'm thinking about this. Maybe Borshabaya is a place for us to go. The Free States are, they are independent. The law we got. I mean, we could just explain our situation. I think they would protect us. They value. I mean, I know you don't want to leave, but I'm worried.
I understand. I'm also worried. But we also have to keep in mind, we committed to these children. We can't leave them, Adrian. We have the children to take care of too.
Yeah, but they would come with us.
Of course. Good. I was worried that.
No, of course. No, where we go, they go. There's no question of that.
Good.
All right.
The Hibernian.
Yeah, well, the only one I'm worried about is Squidly. He's a little more independent.
I don't think, when he went with them, I think he learned something. He came back different. Did you see it? He was a bit stiffer yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know if it was, I don't think he knew the girl. I don't know, he might have, but.
This morning he had, his go bag's gone.
His go bag's gone. Is he gone?
I haven't checked.
Oh my god. And I run upstairs.
Adrian.
Why did you leave with that? And you just, I'm knocking on Squidly's door.
Yeah.
And I just start knocking and I'm like, Squidly.
There's no answer.
I open the door.
It's his bed has not been slept in. There's a note in Squidly's very bad handwriting,
And
which
I open it up and I start reading it.
terrible spelling, but you're proud of Squidly because he couldn't write when you got him. It says, going to help Milk Boys.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, not seeking trouble, but I've got to check on them and find out what the fuck Toast was thinking.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Adrian. Come here, Adrian. Come quickly.
Yes.
Close the door behind you.
Yes.
He went back to Lyra. He's gone back to Lyra. Something's going on with the Milk Boys.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go get my horse and I'll go chase him down.
No,
It'll be
no.
fine.
He hasn't been here all night. His bed's not been slept in. He's long gone.
All right, then I'll go pack my bags and get my horse and head to Lyra.
I'm gonna go talk to that man.
Oh, he
The
knew
doctor.
him. Yeah.
I knew him.
Okay.
Hold off for a moment.
All right. I'll still go get the horses
Yes,
saddled.
get the horses ready,
yeah.
please. Thank you.
Yep.
I am knocking insistently on your door.
So I'd like to imagine that I'm already downstairs, or
You, are downstairs,
Mhm.
and you're talking to Squidly.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. I'm picturing myself like at the kitchen table, like looking at the stuff I napped yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's Squidly, like I'm picturing you were up super early, doing this. Squidly like comes, he's like, Hey, Doc. I think I'm gonna go take care of things
Yeah.
with the Milk Boys. You take care. You make sure Mum, doesn't come after me.
And this is in the present that he's telling me.
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
Okay.
this is like back up maybe 45 minutes.
Oh,
Hour.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, so Squidly wants to go to Lyra and he's telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, how old is Squidly?
15.
15. Okay, so I'm looking at him.
I'm gonna have words with Toast.
Yeah. What can you tell me about him?
Look, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
And you need to slow down.
Mum's not gonna let me go if she catches me. I mean, she seems really sweet and all, but you haven't seen her pissed off. I'm saying I want to get out of here before she.
Well, why don't you go with your mom to Lyra?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
She doesn't belong there.
Okay, weird. Can I, I'm not gonna touch that.
Good.
How about, instead of that, I'm gonna be going back to Lyra relatively soon. Why don't you come with me with your mom's permission? I'm a doctor.
It's more fun to do it without it.
I'm a, let's say, trustworthy adult.
Oh,
And-
God, can you make yourself sound more boring than that?
And that's what you need if you want to convince your mom to come with me.
Good point.
Yeah,
Alright, so you'll be my cover.
yeah,
Excellent.
because I want to get to the bottom of this as well.
Oh, you'll help me?
Listen, the Milk Boys are. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with them.
Yeah.
I hate that I have to take care of them, but I do love them.
Me too.
Great, cool.
Alright.
Yeah, and I don't know who Toast is. He doesn't seem like a very good leader because I haven't seen him.
I mean, he's not really a leader so much as a leech.
Love you, Dennis.
It's a. That doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
I mean, no, but. I mean, Ninny had it in control. She's a real leader.
I like Ninny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Toast is a big. He should know better, but. Yeah.
Toast is he's an adult.
Yeah.
He's-
Yeah.
They mentioned how he's their big.
He's a soon to be tailless cat.
As soon to be. Oh, he's a tabaxi. Ah. Oh.
I think. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about all of the adventures that I've had with Toast that I don't know.
Right. Exactly. So at this point, you panicked, like come
I come
running,
running down the stairs.
and there is Squidly sitting next to Dr. Globe.
Young man, you gave me a heart attack.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I pulled the note.
Oh, I was just practicing.
No, you weren't. You
No.
hate practicing writing. You hate it.
I'm just holding up my
If
hand.
you're going to Lyra,
And he wants to talk.
Hi, I'm sorry. I have actually been talking to Squidly about this. He said that he was gonna go. He didn't mention anything about a note.
I practice.
Uh-huh. I don't. Can we talk about him for a minute?
No, I'm not a thing. No.
he can be here for this conversation.
okay.
I respect him enough.
And
for
that's
that.
fine. I just I don't want to step on any toes. I don't know the relationship here. I know that you're a mom, but I also know that he doesn't have parents.
No, I do.
Lovely. Fantastic. Thank you for doing that. I'm glad that some of the Milk Boys got out.
He talks a lot.
I do. I do. It's a problem.
Look, if you want to go to Lyra,
Yes,
I
James.
understand.
He's going to take me.
No,
I'm going with you. Or Adrian is going with you, but it's your choice. One of us is going with you.
Fine, fine, fine. We'll do it your way. I just require that we get there so I can take care of this.
Of course.
All right.
Squidly, I know. Did you think I was going to stop you from going?
Yes.
Squidly, I thought you would know me better by now. I know.
It'll
how
be
much
like
the
good old
Malfoys-
days, Ollie.
We'll have to talk to Adrian about it. He's not going to like it, but who would you prefer, me or Adrian?
You. I mean, Adrian's all right, but you know, you've got the. Yeah.
When when Adrian
Mhm.
comes back
Mhm.
from getting the horses ready, because he was going to chase you down and bring me back home, he was
He's
worried
alright.
about you.
I know, he's all right.
We'll talk to him and we'll break this to him gently.
I'll let you do that. Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
you
I know.
probably
I
shouldn't
don't
say
wanna-
anything,
I'll be
honestly.
scared, honestly.
Okay, and I poke my head outside and I'm like, Adrian, he's here. You don't need to get the horses ready. Come.
Oh, that's relief. Why?
I know. Just come inside. We have to talk.
All right. Squidly.
Dr. Glow, this.
Anton, please, I'm on vacation.
Anton, this is my husband,
And
Adrian.
I assume about this point, you guys come in and like, there's
Yeah.
like the conference happening.
All right, this is my husband, Adrian.
Hello.
We didn't have a chance to
Hello.
probably meet. This is the group.
Adrian is a tall, has like golden hair and has the bearing of a military man, although he's not in uniform.
Can I do insight?
Hmm.
Cool. Well, just because, like, the way you described yourself and the way he described, you know, the way he looks.
Ooh, that's
Your eyes
awesome.
are no longer glowing, by the way.
That's an
They're
18.
faded.
Good.
That's
Prevent us to.
Yes.
25.
Right.
No, sorry, 23. Like, I'm just curious about, like, fuck, there's only so much you can glean from an insight check. I don't
Yes,
know.
that's true.
Is there anything more I can glean from, like, okay, he bears himself like a military man,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, also her? Like, how's she bearing herself?
She's got class.
Yeah. Okay.
Breeding.
Reading.
Breeding.
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 Oh, breeding. Breeding.
Good breeding.
Good breeding.
Breeding.
Okay.
It's a solid pedigree.
She holds herself and talks like a toff. In Squidly's terms, like hoity-toity.
This is a very interesting family.
That's a fancy.
Posh. as it were.
Posh. Yes.
We have some biscuits. Everybody eat. I think we should get some food in our stomachs before we have this conversation.
Oh,
There's
starving.
biscuits, honey, cheeses, eggs, and bacon.
Yeah.
I've tried to become a little bit of a cook. Sorry.
Squidly eats like Rattati, I'm just saying. Like, all the things and as much of it as he possibly
That's
can.
right. He's a
I call the
15-year-old
other
boy.
two-
That's exactly what he should be doing.
I call the
Shovel
other
it
two
all in.
children down for breakfast.
All right, yeah. So 2 more kids come tumbling down the stairs. One is a thin, taller girl with long, straight hair, and she's very quiet. And then a shorter child with he's like he has just a very happy and innocent manner about him. Seems like he's the youngest of the group. And they come and they're like, oh, great food, said the youngest, and the thin girl says nothing. She just comes and quietly sits down and eats.
And I remind them about elbows on the table. Manners, we have guests, I know.
And Rattati
Yeah.
Sorry. And he was like fisting a fork.
And Squidly's like, eating with like his hands.
I
like,
smack his fingers. Utensils, we have them. You don't live on the streets anymore.
Oh, mine. You can't forget though. Survival is
I know,
key
you
skill.
take the boy out of the streets, you can't take the streets out the boy.
Something like that.
So, Squiggly, I want you to tell me what's going on with the Milk Boys once Nat and Jinx have finished their breakfast.
Alright, boys. Girl, boy, guys, milk boys. Whatever.
Nat,
Milk people.
I look at Nat and I'm speaking very
Yeah,
clearly
yeah.
so she can read. I'm
Yeah.
like, I want you to take Jinx to the meadow and I want you to go find some flowers. And I give her a list of what we're looking.
Okay.
Have you been practicing? Good.
So
When
she
he
kind
comes
of
back.
pokes Jenks in the ribs. He grabs like 2 more biscuits and some bacon, and they like.
All right, tell me what's going on with the Milk Boys.
Well, it's simple. Snot's dead, and Toast is irresponsible, which is not a surprise. And clearly, Ninny needs backup.
There's a little more to it than that. I didn't get into it yesterday. I'm sorry about that. So our friend Meg, she, I'm hesitant to say, but I feel like she needs to know. Meg was a double agent of sorts, working with the Witchfinders. And she made a bad decision. She gave them information that was a little too good. Squiddly,
Yeah.
are you familiar with the Snickleways?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The what?
Yeah.
How do you know about them? Bigs aren't supposed to know about Snickle.
Well, you see.
We went down there with a nice, just calm walk.
You were in the Snickle way.
Yeah, we had a nice walk in it. Yeah. Didn't you have a good walk?
No, I was
Oh,
attacked
okay.
by a red
Just in
cat.
case this is relevant, I was not in the Snickleways.
That's good.
I was. It was.
I don't know if that's gonna matter at some point,
The,
but
Bigs don't belong in the Snickle ways.
the milk,
Oh, in there.
be that as it may, the Milk Boys asked me and Meg and the Dawn for assistance dealing with some, what we discovered were bog witches in the Snickleways.
What?
The Snickle ways?
We found some bog witches.
We killed this
one.
We killed one, we're gonna deal
Wait,
with
wait,
the
wait,
other
wait,
two.
wait, wait. You killed one?
We killed one, we didn't realize the other 2 were bog witches. They were
Oh.
disguised as humans.
And they ran
This is
off.
why you need me.
All right. Milk Boys are in trouble. I've heard enough.
Yeah.
Adrian, one of us needs to go with him. We both know that the Milk Boys mean more than anything to Squidly, and I'm not going to try to stop him from being a leader that he needs to be. This is important to him.
Adrian, this is Squidly. Adrian, Nat and Jinx told me that you're their favourite, and they really feel safer with you, and we're hoping that you would stay behind with them and keep them safe.
inside check. I would like to inside check Squidly.
You can inside check Squidly. Would you hand me some cheese?
Just for my own,
I'm just gonna steal.
Just for
my own
For
knowledge.
your own knowledge, yeah.
It's an 8. Not good.
Seems totally legit.
I'm just giving Squiddly a knowing smile. Like, okay.
Adrian's like, I do. I have developed quite a rapport with them. It's true.
Of course you have, dear. Of course you have. I think I should be the one to go.
You're probably right. And I can keep the other 2 safe and hold down the fort here. Are we needing to leave?
I'll let Sylvie know where I'm going, and I'll ask her to come by and check in. And
Perfect.
I'll let her know that the bed and breakfast isn't so much breakfast, because as much as I love you,
No,
the
I
last
can't,
time
no.
you tried,
No.
you nearly burned down our bread and breakfast.
Yes.
So,
We'll be
uh,
going to Sylvie's to eat.
yes, you'll be going to Sylvie's. I'll set it up with I'll start a tab for you guys to be paid.
Perfect.
And just I'll have a let everyone know the bed and breakfast is closed while we're taking care of this. Okay?
I've got
If
this.
anything happens,
I've got
I'll
this.
send a message.
Bree, I've got this. It's
No,
alright.
I'm saying if anything happens in Lyra,
Oh.
I will send a message.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And
We can do this.
we can do this. You can do this.
And if anything happens and we need to, both flee and meet up, Borshabaya.
That makes sense to me. Yes.
Okay.
Why do I feel like you have more problems than us?
Yeah, are you sure you want to go?
I put a hand on Squiddly's shoulder. This is my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got like a predetermined rendezvous
Not
for
a
if
pre.
things go bad. No, you did. I just watched you predetermine it like you do.
That's normal. Doesn't everybody?
No.
No. Maybe
Look,
like if we're
look, I'm new to this travel thing, but not once have I ever done that.
Let's just say we've done our fair share of adventuring.
All right.
Okay. Well,
You ever heard of the Troll Skull Adventurers?
have I? I feel like I would have, but
The Troll Skull Manor?
Yeah, yeah.
Nope, didn't ring a bell. But I'm not from around here, so.
wait, were you involved with that?
those guys.
Yes.
Huh.
Them.
That's how I know
There
Toast.
was-
I have a few words for Toast myself.
About a year ago, Troll Skull Alley exploded.
I have a few
And
words
that
for
sounds
Toast myself.
really familiar to what we just did. But
Not
Wait, you
there.
exploded the side press.
We didn't blow it up.
Well,
You ex-
well, technically, I exploded
That was-
the cider press.
We'll deal with that later.
If
no, it's not. He took the Hippocratic oath. He's good.
there were,
That's something to deal with later.
we were. It's not really any big thing. There were witchfinders, and we were trying to kill them, and we killed most of them. Which, by the way, before we leave, we should. You mentioned zombies. I'm more concerned that there's a witchfinder down there.
I don't know. I think those zombies probably got it.
Maybe,
I-
but we don't know.
I don't think I should walk into a den of zombies to find out.
I have some connections. I'll make a few. I'll send some messages out.
Wait. This is Adrian. You left. There were zombies.
They couldn't leave. They're shit.
They could.
During
They
the
could.
day.
They can leave.
Yeah.
Shit. I get up and I'm just gonna go to Mishore.
Oops.
You're in Miss Shore, but
I mean, like, I'm gonna go explore Mishore now. I'm gonna grab my cane and be like, shit, sorry about that. I'm gonna go fix this.
Squidly, you are my son and I love you.
Yeah.
What the hell have you gotten us into?
I don't think he had anything to do with the zombies.
I don't think this is my fault.
I
this
don't
time.
blame you for the
I
zombies.
mean, it usually
I am
is.
concerned
Don't
about
get
the,
me wrong, but
I
don't
am
think it's my
concerned
fault
about the
this time.
compatriots that we've chosen for ourselves. I will say that.
I kind of like them.
A little bit, but zombies.
I like them when they eat so much. I mean, they
The
open
one
that
who's
one
currently
too.
eating.
And the mask is
Where
cool.
will I go?
I think I need a mask, and he switches his eye patch to the other side. It would be much cooler than the eye patch.
We'll look into it. But I think that should be the least of our concern. Right now, we have to figure out what to do about the zombies.
Of
And
I don't do zombies. That's on you.
that's on me.
Yeah, I don't do zombies. Sorry,
All right. Okay.
I'm just a kid.
I
Wait a
think there's a lot of talking going on with their zombies out there.
I've already left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Picture
with
close up.
Dr. Gallo.
Is
We
it,
need
is
to go
it
back-
easy to find that newspaper? Or that tabloid? I guess a tabloid would be more accurate.
Yeah. Mhm. You're gonna do that? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to the newspaper. You guys are going after zombies. What are you doing?
I'm going with them to go after zombies.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm the asshole. No.
That's
It's
fine.
related. It's alright. You're investigating.
It's relevant.
Yeah.
That's relevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a small town.
We'll start with zombies.
Yeah.
So you guys, I'm assuming, head toward the side of town where the cider house was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're back where the
With
follies,
the, or with
where
the
I found
follies,
them.
for the state and the side,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, so as you head toward that side of town, the plume of smoke coming from the cider house has now subsided, and there's just like a tiny stream of like smolder, probably, the last glowing coals. And the estate itself is, as you get there, there's a place where to get through the gate around or get through the wall in the estate, which has been abandoned for probably 10 years or so. Yeah, there are signs of something that has been dragged through the gates.
It's not good. I'm gonna follow.
The
dragging.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As you are following the dragging, there's a man comes up behind you. He's got a pitchfork in one hand and what looks like a rusty old sword in the other.
What's the hubbub, my friend?
I've got my dog.
Who?
The things that came out of there. I've got my dog.
Well, let's go get your dog.
Well, no, citizen. Why don't you stay here? We come prepared for this. We can take care of this.
I think we could use the help.
I've got a sword
And a pitchfork.
and a pitchfork.
Those are both stabbing
I
objects.
wasn't sure if this would actually be useful, but it's in
It's stabbing.
it's what you do when you go after.
It's got more rings
Yeah.
than the sword.
Yeah, that.
I feel like you should stay here for your own safety.
I mean, he's probably about 55, 60-ish. He's like, I did my stint in the army. I know how to handle myself,
Okay.
And he wants his dog.
Okay.
and I want my dog.
What's your
All
dog's name?
Of course, you'd ask me that.
Yeah.
Do I know this man?
Scar.
Yes, and his name is Blackie.
Black is the dog's name.
Because he's a black dog,
Black.
and the man has little imagination.
Alright, sure.
All right, and yeah, he is the butcher.
Oh. Do I know the butcher's name?
Yeah, Gerald.
Gerald. Gerald, we're gonna get your dog back. We'll get Blackie back, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna get Blackie back.
Right, okay. Let's go down there.
They
Do
took your
any of
dog
you
back
have
down.
weapons?
I have, and I click my cane and it turns into a sword. I have this.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Click it back. And I am a wizard.
Oh, good. Good. And you? You have weapons, I assume. You're very big.
He's just walking, like
Yeah.
he's walking.
I'm just going.
If you guys are,
And I follow
Alright.
after Gerald.
Okay.
He is the pursuer of justice in Lyra.
Okay, well, we're just gonna keep going, okay?
So busy at this point. Yeah.
Wait. Why do you wear a mask?
I don't think it quite matters at this point.
Oh yeah,
Gerald.
fine.
Because he's the pursuer of justice in Lyra. He has to keep his identity secret.
Oh, they did a story about you in the paper here in town.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
The Dawn has made it here?
Yeah.
Well, you are here.
All right. Well,
I mean,
stories of my good
Well,
deeds.
so as you get close to the folly, you can see again that there are marks of dragging marks and blood that's going down the
Yeah.
steps.
That's fresh. Nothing.
It's fresh, yeah.
All right. Where is it?
He tried to get in my house, but he couldn't get in, so they took the animals.
All of the animals.
Well, I mean, the 3 sheep I had in the pen, and Blackie.
I'm terribly sorry, Gerald.
I want to do my
So
divine
expensive
sense.
sheep.
I do my divine sense. That means I can detect any,
Yeah.
you want to talk about house spell or was it celestial fiend or undead? That's 6 to beat.
Yes, there are 4 undead.
All right. I tell everybody there's 4 undead in there at least. Everyone ready? We gotta steal ourselves.
I will cast magic weapon on my sword.
All right.
And I'll just go around and give everybody a round of guidance as we go in, before we go in.
Okay. Excellent. Roll initiative because they might as well just get it done. Because
Sure.
we know where this is going.
Nice
Wait
conversation.
a minute, I'm rusty.
A nice conversation. Yes, that is where it is
A
going.
tense but peaceful negotiation of terms.
You are right. You are wrong.
Give us Jethro back.
13.
They took Jethro.
13. Okay.
Of course.
5. Oh wait, 6. I'm rusty. It's been a year.
Hold on. It's because I have to reset it to run it.
Ultra loading.
Calculating.
Thank you, calculating.
Calculating.
No.
Calculating.
Oh no.
Did everything go bye-bye?
Everything went bye-bye.
Yikes.
Yikes. Okay, wait.
Then we can
It'll
move
be
on.
okay. It'll be okay. All right. Okay. You're all right.
We can move on.
Okay. So sorry. We can. So who is 13? Ron
Me.
Flo. All right, and then
I have
Vaughn.
I mean, a whopping 2. 2.
6. Oh wait, what does guidance do?
And then let me roll for these dudes. And then this one. Okay. Great. All right, so you head down the stairs, and you head down the stairs, and there's again these drag marks heading toward the central area where the lab was, and then off to the left and down that passageway that you, by sheer luck, did not go down. And as you get closer, you can smell the smell of like rot and death. It's stronger now than it was before. I guess you disturbed them maybe, and the scent kicked up. Anything you want? Are you just going to storm in? What's your order? How are you going to do this?
I want to err on the side of caution, I think.
You hear like sounds like coming from within. Ratalia's like, I'm out.
I'm going to do the normal standard thing and stand behind him.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go, alright.
Yeah.
Just gonna give everybody like the thumbs up. And
Okay.
like,
Gerald's
Going
got
in.
his sword out.
And I've got my sword out.
alright, we're going in.
All right.
Kind of a surprise round?
Yep.
Sweet.
So you get there, and there are step into this room, and this room looks like it was whatever they were doing in the lab. It looks almost like bodies maybe have been tossed into this room, because there's a pile of bones and detritus and this kind of toward this edge or the center of the room, but toward the door. On the other side of this pile of bones, there is 3 creatures, these hairless, bluish, pallid creatures that are like tearing at the dead sheep, while the 4th, who is looks more human, I guess would be the way to put it, is dragging the dog into the corner, like the other corner.
The dog's still alive? I feel like I should.
Hard to say.
Alright. So,
Who's at the top of the line?
Yeah, so who's at the top? The Dawn, that would be you.
at 2?
Oh, I put in 20.
Oh no, at 2.
Yeah, that's good.
It would be
Ron
Ryan or Gerald.
Unless the monsters roll higher.
It would be,
It's a
well,
surprise round.
it's a surprise round,
Ah.
so it would be Ryan. It would be Glow.
Okay. I'm gonna web the 3.
All right. So how does that work?
You conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point of your choice within range. The webs fill a 20-foot cube from that point for the duration. So I'm just gonna like have it like be on the center of them.
Okay, yep, you can get them.
The webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure their area. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses, conjure web collapses, not relevant.
No.
Webs layered over a flat surface have a depth of 5 feet.
Okay.
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against my spell save DC.
Okay,
If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained.
gotcha.
And most importantly, webs are flammable. And if I catch them on fire, it deals 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. So,
Right.
most important question of the day is there anything flammable in the webs?
There's a sheep,
Mm-hmm.
which is freshly dead, so not very flammable. I mean,
Ish.
yeah, ish.
There's no wine in here.
Is it freshly shorn?
No, it's not
Lot of
freshly
wool.
shorn.
That's a lot of oil.
Yeah, but wool
Lot
isn't
of
actually
lanolin.
No, I know,
super,
it's
super
not. It's actually
flammable. Yeah.
Is there a big stack of dynamite in here?
No, there's not a convenient stack of dynamite in
No,
here.
that's fine. I didn't want to blow up the room again.
No, yeah, that would be
Save Blackie, not.
Wisely, you checked your surroundings this time before shooting out fire. Okay, so yes, they are now webbed.
Hey, I made a considered attack when I set that place on fire.
Yeah. So,
Sure.
now you're next.
I'm next.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast Sacred Flame on the one that has the dog. I
Okay,
do love dogs.
yeah.
And I'm gonna whistle as I do it.
Oh,
And just cast Sacred Flame at it. And it
Okay.
has to make a dexterity saving throw.
okay. Let's see how we do. That makes me sad. 11.
Nah.
So,
Taste that holy
it doesn't even notice you. It's so busy, like, dragging the dog into the corner. It's got, like, drips of saliva dribbling out of the corner of its mouth. Clearly it's,
Squiddly breakfast.
yeah, ready for a meal.
Okay, so that is going to be 5 points of radiant damage to that guy.
Okay.
That was a cantrip. So yeah. And then I'm going to step into the light and whistle again.
Into which light?
Or I'm going to step further into the room.
Oh, okay.
How far away is everything?
So the room is not super big. It's probably 40 feet across.
Okay, just as long as it's less than 60 feet. we're
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Now we are to Gerald. I'm sorry. Gerald is gonna run up to the one that's got the dog, and he's gonna poke at it with his pitchfork.
Perfect.
Use your ranged weapons first.
That's right. Let's see.
Right in the
He
dome.
just gets it. And
Right in the dome.
Okay. All right. He pokes at it, and it seems like, so it seems like even though he's pushing, it's not really going in the way you would expect. And Gerald, he is a little flummoxed by this, and at the same time, the creature like looks up at him. It snaps its head unnaturally fast and looks at him and hisses. All right, now it's your turn.
Right?
Mm,
Oh, okay.
the dog.
You get a turn.
Sweet.
You get to
Oh,
play.
I'm gonna go to the big nasty guy that just turned on the guy, on the farmer, and I'm gonna hit him with my halberd.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do it.
That'll be 13, so that'll be a 20? Dirty
Ooh,
20?
yes, that will hit.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and use a Divine Smite on him.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
And
That's okay.
If everyone's alright with
If
it.
I may,
I may.
I'd like to-
Mind the
Okay,
hell
if
out
I
of
just
it.
like
I'd like to
destroy
get
this
bonus
thing.
damage.
I
Yeah.
don't mind if I just
And he's
smite
undead,
the
correct?
shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
it will.
Smite me.
That
Oh,
will be
mighty
3
smiter.
d8,
Oh.
Oh boy, look at that. That was 19 points of damage.
Plus
Woo!
the 5 radiant.
Yeah.
Sir, we are only level 6.
Well,
Calm down.
right. So that's my first hit.
He gets more hits.
God, I love having a paladin on the team. Oh
Well,
no.
he got a little overexamined. That's a nat 1.
You're still
Whoa.
fucked up by that.
Yeah. But so then I'll just move inside the room with everybody. Well, I've already moved in to do that.
Well, now it's turn.
Yeah.
So as you, I mean, he was focused on Gerald until you showed up and walloped him one. So now he turns and, or it, I guess, not really he, turns and hisses at you. And as he does, you see that he's wearing the tattered remnants of a soldier's uniform from the probably about the era. We'll roll your history. Let me see if you know what era.
Probably will not.
Whoa, very good though.
But that's a -2 to history, so that's 17.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this would be at the time of the War of the Queens, when Elspeth and the Queen of Hibernia were in conflict with each other. So he's going to attack you. Let's see. His first attack is going to be 17.
That'll hit.
All right. Roll your Constitution saving throw.
13?
You startled him.
Oh no. Sorry, that would be 16, 17, 18.
Okay. So you're fine, but you do take 8 points of damage.
Okay. Was that a disease?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if it makes if you are immune. Now that you, nope. Okay. All right. So yeah, it like has these long, nasty claws that it just rakes up through your belly, and it almost like like closes its hand and pauses for a second, expecting something, but it doesn't stand. You're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, for your turn, Dr. Blow.
Hey, I saved the dog.
Oh, good job. Hi, Blackie.
Okay, so I've webbed up 3 of them, and they, because it was a surprise round, just haven't had an opportunity. Cool. I mean, I kind of want to just burn them, but they also can't move. Ooh, I know. I got it. No.
It's Barnum. He's just
Never mind. I don't know. Yeah, that's really my only offensive move, because I'm not interested in going into the webs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to chuck a firebolt at one of them. I don't know. Or,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
That is a 15 plus 7.
You're good.
Cool.
I mean, you're really aiming at the webbing, not them, right?
Well, I mean, I'm aiming at one of them, and they're in the webbing.
Okay, alright, then you still would hit them. I'm just trying to understand.
That's a 3,
Okay.
and that's an 8, so that would be 11,
Okay.
plus 2d4. So that's 3, and that's 3. So, the one that I aimed for
Yeah.
will take 17 points of damage. The other 2 will take 6.
Okay.
That happens at the start of their turn, right? When they start their turn, the webs, once on fire. Or is it just when it catches fire?
I'm pretty
does
sure
it
it's
damage?
just when it catches fire. Let me check. Dealing 2d4 damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. The webs will burn away in 1 round. So this round, they'll still be limited by movement.
Alright. Alright, so then, you have definitely gotten their attention. They cannot reach
After that.
anyone, so they are going to use their move to try and free themselves. It's
They have to beat my spell save DC, which is 15.
with the strength.
I believe it's Dex. Let me double check.
Okay, sorry.
That's all good. Yes, Dex.
One gets free, the other gets free, and the third one gets free. So they all get free, but that was their action.
These are zombies, right?
Some sort of undead, yeah.
Something like that. They're undead.
We know they're undead.
But it burned their action to have to do it. It would have been gone next round anyway.
That's
so,
true. Cool.
you basically just used up an action for them, so that's good. All right, now we are to breathe.
I'm going to cast Word of Radiance. I see that the Dawn has a pretty good handle, and so does Gerald on that one in the corner. So I turn to Dr. Glow and I cast Word of Radiance on the 3. They each have to make Constitution saving throws.
First one, what's the DC?
15.
Okay. First one makes it. Second one does not.
Just 1 point of damage.
Dang.
Okay. Does it have anything else it does to them?
It's just burning, radiant damage.
The other one fails.
That one takes 5 points of damage.
All right.
Does radiant damage do extra? No? Okay.
And that was a
DK.
cantrip.
Well, just because they're
Might be
undead is
a
why I
jump.
asked.
It's a solid theory.
Those are all one action.
All right. Now we're back to the top of the round. Oh wait, no.
I'm gonna
We are
also, I have a
not.
bonus action.
What was I thinking?
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Barrett. So he is going to take, or on the Dawn, because I saw him get raked. So with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Okay.
So that'll be 2d4 plus 2. So he gets 9 points back.
Alright.
Cool. All right. Nicely done. And Garrett. Is that was her name? What
Yeah.
name?
Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gerald is going to attack. He hits again. And this time he's going to try his sword. And he does, again, it hits, but it doesn't do the same kind of damage that you would expect. And he's frustrated because he knows he hit. The creature hisses back at him and is poised to attack. Okay, your turn.
She's
The
silly.
Dawn. I
Alright.
did. I try not to tell. Like,
No,
names
he's
of
Caucasian.
creatures.
Damn white man.
Damn whites.
He's the white man.
I'm just gonna smack him again. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Smack the
That'll be
shit
a
out of him.
22. Will that hit?
Yes, that will hit.
And let's go ahead and do another divine sword.
Dump it.
6, 11, another 19. How's that?
Jesus.
Does that feel? That feel okay?
Does that feel okay?
Does that feel dead?
You doing okay?
You might feel the damage pressure.
Damage resistance doesn't go very far when.
When you got a paladin on the skull.
Well, and does that turn? That's all of that is radiant damage,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
That's all radiant.
That's what I was afraid of. So, with that, you just
Oh wait,
how do you want it to go? Like, It's
Oh,
just,
I didn't even. I wasn't even rolling like my actual damage too.
I
'cause
know
that's
you
on
just
top of it.
you just smacked it to hell.
Yeah. So I just think Don just kind of walks in there and he's just, he's had a hard time in this place, and he's kind of like just working out some of the issues that he had in there. So just pulls out his thing and just kind of just gives it a good old whack and gives him a good yell too, just like rah, just comes out, rah,
And it
and
just
just and I think.
explodes.
And I see it like 80s action style. He like hits it, then turn around and like, and
Nice.
just looks at the other ones like, I'm coming for you.
Glow, what are you gonna do? These guys aren't gonna last very long. They were much, much scarier when you were down to like 5 hit points.
Yes.
Otherwise it
I can
burned
see
away,
that it
yeah.
would be, and I had no spell slots either. And I was like, I'm just like, all right, bring it, son. We're doing it.
So, the flames have burned away, yeah?
Yeah.
How are they looking?
Rough.
Rough.
Mhm.
Cool. So none of them took any fire damage then, right? They all got out of the webs?
No, they took.
They did?
Yeah, they
That
took.
was at the start of the round.
Right.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. That's just my first hit. So
Oh
I still have
wait,
another hit.
you still have another hit. Yeah, and you have
So-
all your movement still
Yeah.
too.
So I'm gonna move over to where the other ones are. Sorry.
No, don't mind. Go ahead.
the party.
You didn't finish your turn?
You see that? Glow's like, oh yeah, and Don's like, hold on.
And as always, another natural one. on the
Oh
second
no! You're
Yeah,
doing
So I
it.
did this really cool thing, and I turn around, I'm like, coming for you, and then I
And then
just,
you're whiff.
she got cocky. Like, next time, you scamps.
Okay, now what are you gonna do, Glow?
I'm gonna fucking chuck a firebolt at him, man.
Okay.
It's a standard. It's a
Which
staple.
one? The one that's most damage?
Oh yeah.
Or- okay.
Yeah, you gotta kill the weakest first.
All right.
That's true.
That is
Solid tactics.
10.
No.
Ooh.
You have guidance.
I have guidance.
Yeah, I give you guidance.
Oh, cool.
He
Can
gave
you
you a
do
roll a
And I
d4
guess
die.
for
Roll an extra
Can you use
D4.
guidance on attack rolls?
Yeah, it's an
it's
ability
for-
check, isn't it?
Oh, it's an ability
Yeah.
check, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this counts. Cool.
Yeah. I give everybody guidance before you went in.
13.
Yes, that does hit.
Huzzah! Thank God for guidance.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Cool.
Didn't think too hard reading down this one. It's like
11.
jaw is hanging by
Wait.
a tendon.
No, I'm sorry. 2.
2 points of damage. So it's like trying to come at you. Its jaw is hanging open by just one tendon, and you shoot at it, and the firebolt hits it, and the jaw like snaps off, but it's still coming.
I'm just like, oh, come on. I can use a bonus action to turn my cane into a sword, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then just stand
Be
there.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good because it's turn next. So it is going to attack you. Oh no, I don't want to see the picture. Okay. You will 6.
No.
But that's good because it's got 2 friends.
Oh no.
One's gonna go after Q and one's gonna go after Bree, so it's gonna shamble at you, but it does have enough movement. 17
For me?
for Glow.
That would hit, but I will conjure up a shield to protect myself. So that will put my AC at 18.
Okay.
And because I leveled up, I'm feeling a little bit more than a buckler. Buckler's kind of small. Now that I'm level 6, I need a bigger shield. I'm open to suggestions.
Your tower shield?
Okay, perfect.
Or a
I
kite
conjure
shield?
a tower shield.
All right. Okay. And it rolled 19 to hit you.
That hits.
It's gonna do 11 points of
Alright.
damage. Oh no. Yeah, it can still bite. This one has its jaw. So 11 points of damage. So it reaches out, it kind of comes toward you and lunges and it gets its mouth like snapped onto your arm, and it's actually like trying to eat your arm as you
Mm-hmm.
have it attached to your body.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
It is now yours.
Okay, as soon as it bites, I let out a yell,
Mm-hmm.
and my eyes turn golden, and my wings come out.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And I start speaking celestial at it and cursing at it in celestial.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And as I'm doing that, I cast Sacred Flame on it.
Excellent. Roll your damage.
Not many chances.
Or I guess it has to roll dexterity saving throw.
Yes, it has to roll a dex, and it's
I'm gonna say it's a disadvantage because it's actually like eating your arm at the moment. Although even at disadvantage, it does pretty good. 16.
that passes.
Thing.
It's okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself at the 3rd level.
Okay.
Which will give me 3d4 plus 2.
Gerald is gonna run over and stab the one that's gnawing at you.
8 points.
And will hit. And he's gonna do 1 point of damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing
Alright.
great, citizen.
All right, you're just.
You're so pathetic. Look, you're doing great. Thanks for coming.
We love that you're here.
I love your effort. Just back away.
Maximum effort.
Yeah, why not? Let's just keep doing it. I'm gonna hit the one that's attacking.
Okay.
So there's that one, and then there's another one, right? Because he
Yeah.
killed one, so there's 2.
Yeah, there's 2 left.
That'll be a 19, so that'll be a 26 to hit. Will
That'll do.
That'll do.
That'll
Should
do.
I, yeah, we'll just go ahead and smite this one. I mean, you're done. Why change the classes? You know?
Right.
Oh, I guess I should actually roll my damage. I haven't been doing it.
You haven't been needing to. Your spite's been enough.
So that'll be, start off, that's 9 plus 4, so that's 13 just for my regular damage.
All right, and you're doing the one that's on Meg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not the
Agreed.
smite. That's not even a smite yet. That's just,
that's
that's enough?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Jesus. Wow, paladins are fun. Okay.
There's 1 left. Do you
Yeah.
have a second hit?
Yeah, I have a second
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll just look at him and I'll just point at him, Babe Ruth style, like
Yeah, and let's see the one.
18. Fantastic. Thank you. 25. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. So
Huzzah.
That's a 25 hit.
that's 7 plus 4, so that'll be 11 points of damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna smite him to hell.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
8, 9, so that'd be 12 more points of damage.
Yeah, he's gone. I mean, he's pudding.
I had some stuff to work out.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
stuff to work out.
Yeah, you just like.
And then after I hit the last one, I go over to Joe and be like, "Great job, I appreciate you."
Blackie. And
Is the dog?
He's okay. He's
Okay.
I mean, he's wounded. He's limping, but he's alive.
Yeah.
I cast Cure Wounds.
You gotta cure the dog.
You gotta hear the dog. So I'm gonna cast it at the second
But
or
the
the
sheep are
first
dead.
level.
The sheep are dead. In fact, if you are going over there to look at the sheep, you'll see that the body of the witchfinder that ran from you is there too, and it's chewed up. Most of the flesh has been ripped off in like strips.
I'd like to search him, please.
There's
There's nothing to
not
search?
there's not much to search.
But he doesn't even have his
Yeah.
clothes on still?
I mean, they're shredded. I mean,
Okay.
they,
Nothing there.
it's gross.
It's gross.
Yeah.
I got a mage hand. That's
Just hit me. Did we ever open that chest that we took out?
No,
No,
that's
it's-
still at the bed and
Okay,
breakfast.
just wondering. It popped into my brain.
So with that, we're gonna shift to Ratati.
Hey,
Oh yeah, you weren't there. Yeah.
no,
Oh.
Oh yeah!
I'm safe.
I was wondering, I'm like, why is Teddy not doing? I'm like, oh, this we're not.
I'm just
there.
watching. This is a
Yeah.
good spectator.
Good
Um,
spectator.
Yeah, you went to
to find the
The
newspaper
paper.
tabloid crazy lady.
yeah, so as you ask around town, folks point you to the windmill. That's
It would be the wind.
yeah, it's
The
like
old
a-
rumor mill.
I mean, the windmill is really lovely. It's in very good shape. The I don't know, what do they call the paddles on the windmill?
I think the sails.
The sails?
The sails.
Yeah, the sails. They're painted like bright colors, so like red and yellow, blue. It's very cheerful. And then each one is then embellished with like stars and moons and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then over the door, there's this big sign that says "Auspicious News" with a big exclamation mark. Several of them.
4, because it's just one too many.
Probably Comic Sans font.
Yeah.
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 Oh, it hurts my heart.
I'm gonna walk right up, just bang on the door, and I'm gonna rifle in my satchel and pull out one of the leaflets that I yanked off the wall.
All right. Just a moment. I'm coming. And you hear like shifting and like books getting like maybe toppled over, and then finally the door opens. Yes, and it's a gnome with purplish hair and like lavender hair, like old lady lavender hair, but she doesn't look super old. And she come in. Do you have a good story for me?
Actually, I was coming to ask you about a story you already did.
Oh, lovely. Hi, I'm Professor Zinlin, and welcome to the Auspicious News.
I'm not Professor Ritati.
You're
Yeah, not a
Ritati.
professor.
Interesting. Where do you hail from?
The circus.
Ah, circus folk.
I can't give you an answer past that. I don't actually know.
Interesting. Well, come. I'm sure you have great stories to tell me. Yes.
Yeah.
Would you like a cup of tea?
What kind of tea?
Oh, well, I have hibiscus tea, I have rosehip tea, I have black tea, I have a little bit of chocolate, but,
Any chamomile?
ooh, yes!
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Milk? No milk?
No, thank you.
Okay.
No.
And it's just like, as she's talking to you, she's like getting everything. You get the feeling like everybody is Professor Zinlin's friend. Like, she's one of those people who never meets a stranger. So, sit down and tell me, you're a fan of my paper, are you?
Well, I was just hoping to get a little bit more information about this, and I'm going to slide the pamphlet that I had taken off the wall that says the gates of hell were closed.
Ah, yes, this is fascinating. So, I met a cleric who was traveling through town, and he told me that the gates of hell are closed to the dead and they're backing up. And they can't travel as they ought to through Yggdrasil to hell. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, first of all, I ran away from some zombies yesterday.
That's always the best
Yeah,
policy
no,
when you.
That's what I was saying. Thank you. No, so running away from me. And that's just what first popped into my head was like, maybe they can't go to hell, which, you just wish they would. But also, I had this very strange dream. And I'm gonna tell myself it was a dream because
Let me get my notebook.
otherwise I'm very disturbed by it.
Tell me your dreams.
And I'll relate to her the experience of like watching myself like stalk these people in Lyra. And then I woke up in a graveyard. And like I have never been to that graveyard, but it was familiar somehow.
Excuse me, son, are you sure it was a dream?
No, I'm not. But I'll sleep better if it was.
So, do you want truth or reassurance?
Yes.
Both, please, if possible.
No, seriously, do you want truth or reassurance?
We'll go with truth, and we can deal with the fallout of that later, hopefully with some reassurance.
Excellent. And so
Okay.
she like pulls out a little step ladder. Well, it's little-ish to you, quite
Yeah,
big
yeah.
for her, and she's like hauling it around to a bookshelf, and she climbs up the ladder. This one, I think, and this one, I think. And she pulls it out and sort of like, so can you read?
Yeah, as long as they're in dumb speak. Yeah, I can do that.
Common?
Yeah.
Yes, they're in dumb speak.
Yeah, all right, great. Yeah, I can read that.
So, look, I specialize in folklore and in legends of the past, particularly before the disappearance of anyway, it doesn't matter. This book called The Great Hauntings, it has stories of different hauntings, possessions, those sorts of things, which sounds a little bit like what you're talking about. You could read through those and see if there are any patterns that match with your experience.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be the first one. And the other one, this is the Book of Odin,
Okay.
which speaks of the arrangements of the planes toward each other and how Idrisil connects them. I recommend that you look at that one as well if you're concerned with the mechanism by which the dead pass beyond the realm of hell.
Gotcha.
Hell
Okay.
with one L, by the way.
Yeah, the signal.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So that I just read those.
Yes, unless you want me to sit here and like lore dump to you about it all.
Maybe. Well.
An actual phrase, an actual character.
Here's the thing. Those said zombies.
I mean, I'm a folklore scholar, so this doesn't actually.
Well, I was just saying, my friends were going to like fight some zombies, and I feel kind of bad that I was like, goodbye, I'm gonna go do not that. But like, so, are you gonna? Can I borrow these, or are these like spare? Can I buy them from you?
Oh, you can borrow them. I mean,
Okay.
unless you're leaving. If you're leaving, you can't have them.
I actually don't know, so maybe I'll come back when I figure it out.
That's a good
No.
idea.
Are these common book? Like, if I were to
No.
go to a bookstore, could I just buy? No.
No, probably
No?
not. I mean, the Odin one, yes, but not
Or
the
not Great Haunting.
yeah,
Okay.
not the Great
Yeah.
Hauntings. Is number 2 with you?
Yeah, number 2 is in the satchel.
Number 2, you hear like this muffled like.
You go, what? Speak up!
And number 2 just like glows up at you from. It's the professor. It's a professor. You know the professor.
I'm just gonna scoop number 2 out and be like, that's the professor?
And it like. Yeet. Hi, Professor. I mean, you don't know me, but I know you.
Do you know Fizzle Spark?
Oh yes, Gilbag. I mean, Fizzlespark. I mean, you. I'm not good at lying.
So Fizzle Spark's not his real name.
Look, I won't tell anyone about your haunting problem if you
We don't
don't
have to
tell
talk.
anyone about my little slip up there.
Look, at the circus, we don't tell anybody anything.
You didn't actually promise me that you wouldn't tell anyone.
I will not tell anyone.
Thank you.
Number 2, don't tell anyone.
Oh, yeah, I would never tell anyone.
There we go. Wait, so if you know not Fizzle Spark, then do you know what this is? And I'm going to pull out the MacGuffin. The little sphere with the runes on it.
Oh, I do.
How do you open it? Because I tried banging it, and it's pretty sturdy. It wouldn't break. And I told you I can read dumb speak. This is not
If you tell me how you got it from Fizzlespark, I will open it for you. And we're gonna end.
Oh no!
Dang it!
Son of a
You guys have been carrying this thing around for episode after episode.
bitch! Zach did what he needed to do to get the MacGuffin to work.
Finally.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Tales from the Scroll. Hopefully you will join us next time and find out what's in the MacGuffin.
Please.